Hi,
Hi
welcome
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you for coming in.
Nice to see you. I'm Nick, your fitness coach,
I'm Maradona, your personal development coach.
and together we are
your
the
relationship coaches.
coaches.
So we want to say Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year! Welcome to
Yeah.
2019.
I hope it's going good so far. I hope you've been safe. I
Yep.
hope you've been healthy.
Yep.
And yeah, I hope it was a good transition from 2018 into 2019.
And I hope you have a really great 2019 as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So today we're talking about resolutions. Do you believe in them?
New Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution. Do you believe in them?
Yes, I do. I believe in them.
Okay.
What about you? Do you believe in them?
I'm not a big fan of New Year resolutions.
Oh, okay.
I respect persons who decide to start afresh, etc. for the new year, trying new and different things, but I don't limit myself to having my new year being on the 1st of January. It could be the 1st of March, it could be the 30th of September. You know, going into a new venture, I try not to put time limits and time frames on myself. So why do you start on January the 1st?
I don't think I start with all of them, but I think January 1, it is the new year. It is a time to decide, make a decision on what you're going to do. I made a couple of decisions for this year. As you know, we were talking about them this morning. I guess my New Year's resolution is to still try and keeping fit and staying fit and working out on a regular basis and working out with people.
Yeah.
And then I think the other New Year's resolution, which we're going to talk about later on in the month, is to do with finances, is to do more work with my finances in a more sustainable manner.
Yeah.
Making sure that both of us get the best from our finances, and going forward.
Yeah.
I think those were the
Yeah.
two main ones that I put forward with them. But I guess in a way I agree with what you're saying. New Year's resolution doesn't necessarily have to be on New Year. You can do them at any time, and I think that's a good idea what you do. So what about you? Have you thought of anything?
So, yeah, I don't do resolutions, but I look forward to different things happening throughout the year. I always have my business in mind. That's a huge deal for me.
Yeah.
So I would have started certain marketing strategies in late 2018 and then started rolling out in 2019. And I think that's how I would tend to use the new year. And I typically use a year as it pertains to quarters also. So I would put together my year as it pertains to quarters, etc. And so for this year, my focus is greatly on the business, making sure clients are very happy, making sure I give them the most amount of attention I possibly can when we're working on a certain project. That's mainly it.
I was going to say, and I think it also depends really what your resolution is. They have to be a practical resolution.
Yeah.
To set yourself the resolution of, I don't know, I'm going to lose 50 pounds by the end of January is completely unrealistic, unachievable, and most probably in most cases is completely unhealthy to do.
Yeah.
I think if you set I think the New Year's resolutions in particular are really something to do with lifestyle and life changes. Something that you're kind of wanting to do. To make your life better, to improve yourself. I remember a couple of years ago setting a New Year's resolution that I was going to try and read one book a month. Which doesn't sound a lot, 12 books in a year.
But
12 books. In the end, I must admit, I think I just about did it.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but this is one of the reasons why I don't do New Year resolutions in this type of way.
Right.
I had this desire also to read a book a month in 2018. I had the desire, I'm putting it that way. But what I challenged myself to do was simply read more. So I literally from 3, I tended to just read something, and then I got myself an app that would record the books that I completed. But it went from not reading every day to reading at least 6 out of 7 times per week. That's
Right.
what it turned into for me. And I was personally very pleased about that. Apart from reading, I give myself a break in the way that I like doing research in different ways. I would go on YouTube and research a topic. So I might read about Ayurvedic living.
All right. Yeah.
And then I would go and research it on YouTube. I love doing that and seeing what persons have done in their life. So I would also try to realize that that is part of my reading list or my whole personal edification, understanding this change that I want to make.
That's good as well. I hadn't thought about that, but hence there's a lot on YouTube that's interesting to watch.
Precisely.
Like us, and like button and subscribe, but I'll come to that in the end.
Yeah, and you are right. You are right in that we need to be careful when we set our resolutions and be very realistic with ourselves. As opposed to saying I want to lose 50 pounds, I might soften it and say, why not say I want to eat better?
Yeah.
So then you ask yourself, what is eating better? Eating better means that I'm drinking more fluids. You might just start there, not necessarily water. And then you're like, okay, I think I'm drinking a lot of soda. Maybe I should have fruit juice instead. And just gradually you will see changes. And when you set goals that are very reachable, you would see yourself wanting to hit more goals. You don't see yourself wanting to touch more goals. Get further and further and closer to what exactly you want.
Yeah, definitely. I think that really is the key thing. That you make it achievable for yourself. It gives you the sense of self-worth that you've done it, you've achieved it, and now I can go on and do more. I can increase it more. I can get better and better.
Yeah.
But no, that's good.
Yeah, and I know from the personal development side, a lot of persons would be saying, oh, I want to have more me time. Oh, I want to do yoga. Oh, I want to meditate. I want to practice more mindfulness. And I would say be very patient with yourself and understand that you have 16, 17, 30, 40 years of certain habits which you have to pound out of yourself, which you have to break out of doing, and it's not going to happen overnight. So you might be saying, oh, I wish I could meditate more often. I want to do it every day. And by allowing yourself to do it once a month, you would be making a big step. Sometimes it's not about the quantity of something you're doing, but the quality. You might say,
very true.
Let me instead check into a hotel once a month, or check into spa time, and allow that time to be the time when I am being mindful and meditative on what is happening around me. So take these tips into hand, and I hope you have an amazing year and your resolutions are up there with you.
Yep, have a fantastic year, folks. And thank you very much for tuning in. And if you like the videos, don't forget, as normal, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then you will get notified every time there's a new video.
When you hit the bell, you'll get notified. Yeah, I needed to tell him that.
You hit the bell. Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Take care, guys.